sand might be kind of weird. I don't know. But I did remember to put cellophane on this morning on the phone. Because we have it's a pretty heavy drizzle. Yeah, I'm probably going to need to take my glasses off. They're just going to get covered. It's 52 degrees. So it's not really cool or anything. And we'll see if we can get a full walk in before Bravo gets tired of the wetness. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Even though he has his water resistant coat on. Come on. And it is Saturday morning, so never know if we're going to have the drunks from Friday night. But honestly, church people and people in a hurry to get to work, big assumption there, have been our biggest dangers as a rule on our walks every day. Man, I got a hair up around my eye, Bravo. Went yesterday morning. You need to scoot over. There you go. Went yesterday morning to one of our local grocery stores. They have some pork items on sale, and they had pot roast on sale, which I'm going to grind up, of course. And but while I was taking things out of the packaging, and nope, further down, deciding what I was going to do. I went ahead. The cats and Bravo were all talking to me as soon as I brought the meat in, and whoa, what? Why the brake lights? So I cut off a few strips of the pot roast raw, and nobody minded that. Not strips for the cats. That's far enough. I put it in bite-sized pieces. And then for Bravo, I just did it big enough so it wasn't a choking hazard for him in case he decided not to chew and just gulp. But they enjoyed that, and then I wanted a pork chop for breakfast for myself. Cooked that, made a huge mistake, cooked it in old grease, and by afternoon I was very sick to my stomach, could not get the smell out of the shop. Oh, piss. Okay, over here. And anyway, and they got some of the probably half of the pork chop, and like most things, pork in moderation for dogs and cats is just fine. Of course, cooking it in old grease is not good for anybody. But they handled it far better than I did. But because I did not get their food cooked last weekend for this week that's now ending, and I've been going back and forth about buying another bag of dry food for the girls, the cats. I keep on putting it into my cart and taking it out of my cart. I mean, it's almost $2 a friggin' pound. I mean, it just really bothers me. And so anyway, that's for the dry stuff. So anyway, so I had quite a few cans of cat food on hand, and so they've been getting that. been getting things like raw beef, a little bit of salmon. No, come on, let's go. I know, it looked like a bun, didn't it? And yeah, they don't seem to be suffering terribly. But anyway, and then for Bravo, because I didn't get the food cooked, but I did have quite a bit of kibble on hand for him, still do. I been mixing some of his canned dog food in with the kibble, not mixing it in too much because I'd rather he not eat much kibble at all. He agrees. He eats. I saw that. That was a flyby bird. But anyway, so if I just mix his canned food in with, say, the top half cup or whatever of kibble, it's all the kibble he eats. Leaves the rest, and then every now and then I'll catch Smudge, the white cat, over crunching on some dog kibble. Come on now, Bravo, quit. See how much water we got in the ditch. We're forecast, ooh, a lot. We're forecast for almost an inch of rain today, and it looks like quite a bit has already, yeah, that's a lot of runoff. Dirty runoff. Damn. I hope we stay dry in the shop. So anyway, I got some of these boneless pork ribs. I mean, I don't know how I don't understand. It just looks like you're not going down too far because that water's really moving, buddy. Come on, that's far enough. Bravo, come on, that's far enough. It's 52 degrees, but it's too damn cold to go swimming in a creek. Okay, let's go. So anyway, let's see, I saw maybe a 10-pound bag of leg quarters, and then the drumsticks, and if I add in, okay, those are all under $1 a pound. And wow, yeah, we got some water moving. Come on, let's go. Beef liver is just over $2 a pound. Gizzards, just over $2 a pound. I still haven't figured out the deal with chicken livers, but I read some things in general about chicken liver versus beef liver, and it just seems to be a flavor thing. And because the babies definitely prefer beef liver. But I'm thinking maybe if I grind it all up at the same time and maybe grind up the veggies at the same time too. I don't know. Life is an experiment. Whether it's 4-legged or 2-legged, I haven't killed anybody yet. Not with my food. And then for me, I still want to do dumplings, pork, cabbage dumplings. I picked up the pork, of course. Oh yeah, those boneless ribs, which is still weird to me. It's just strips of, anyway, call it whatever they want. Hold on. Over here. It looks like they will be very easy to feed through straight out of the package and straight through the grinder so that I have ground pork rather than having to cut it up and then grind it. Come on, come on. So I don't know. And then I want to do some, with those same wonton wrappers, some crab rangoons. Oh, you need to do some grazing? And something I haven't had for years that I absolutely love. I love Cornish hens, really do. And I haven't had one in years. And so I was looking around at different stuffing recipes because I made them I used to make a New Year's Day dinner. It was never big. If family wanted to do Christmas dinner, I'd go, but it's like, we just did friggin' Thanksgiving dinner. It's the same damn meal. But I did enjoy doing a rather elegant, because Thanksgiving was never elegant in my home. It wasn't elegant. It wasn't quite buffet, but it was not elegant. But I did like bringing in the new year with a relatively elegant, cloth napkins, whole bit, presentation. And one year for New Year's, the New Year's meal made Cornish hens, individual Cornish hens for everyone, with this walnut stuffing that was to die for. This was like 20 years ago, and I mentioned it to my son not too long ago, and he still remembers that meal. It was extraordinary. Okay, let's go. Let's go. We're standing here just getting wet. Glad you got some grazing in. But anyway, so I want to make a Cornish hen. In the meantime, after removing all of the food that I had eaten up into the pork chop, and then I had a bowl of ramen soup, because that is still a thing evidently for me. Come on, let's leave that alone. I evacuated all of that out of my body. And I had one chicken breast that I had thawed. So I was like, oh yeah. After I felt like eating anything at all, and sliced it open, no pounding or anything. Sliced it open, shoved a couple of cooked slices of bacon in there, whole bunch of feta cheese. Oh, and for closing it, I've always had the hardest time. I've used metal skewers, bamboo skewers, toothpicks, everything under the sun to close damn chicken breast. And yesterday I was like, oh, good grief. Because last time I ended up using 2 skewers, because they only have one, bamboo skewers, because they only have one pointy end. So, a momentary, a moment of common sense, it was like, oh, okay, well, to get the different angles, because they're not pounded, so they're relatively thick chicken breasts. Go through one angle, pull it all the way to the end, break it off. Use that same pointy end, go through another angle. Come on now, let's go. Break it off. Bravo, go. Go. Come on now, you got some silly lollygagging going on this morning. And so anyway, rather than using 2 or 3 different skewers, so I would have pointy ends, I used the same pointy end, and just broke off the backside. It was funny. I was laughing at myself whenever I was like, hey, Genus, that took you a while to figure out. Go, Bravo. Ooh, that's nasty. Let's get out of this. Come on. That's got oil and stuff in that water. But anyway, because whenever I buy bacon, I go ahead and I just fry it all up, put it in a baggie, put it in the fridge, and then at most need to reheat it. Well, it's great for those breasts because I don't have to do either. I just grab it and shove it in there, feta cheese. Oh, something I absolutely love. Good spot, buddy. That's a good spot. And then when I put the the glaze that I put down, and I actually use a silicone dish in my, it would basically be an air fryer. But anyway, it's the bake setting with my Instant Pot with the air fryer lid. And so I use a silicone pan inside dish. And in there, let's see, I chopped up 4 cloves of garlic, tossed in some oregano, salt and pepper, olive oil, and lemon juice. And then, make sure that's coated all over and sitting in a little bit of it and bake it. And it is just heavenly. And what I did is I took a few broccoli florets out of the freezer bag, heated those up, nuked those and heated those up. I think it's a robin. And used that same olive oil, oregano, the same glaze that I had used for the chicken. Was fabulous on the broccoli too. And then of my half breast, because they're, well, I just don't eat as much as I used to at one meal. I ate most of it, but not all of it. And the babies did not mind at all getting part of that chicken breast. And then the broccoli I chopped up really well. Made sure the girls just got chicken breast and bacon and cheese, because Colo loves cheese. And Bravo, I chopped up, had a bite or two of broccoli left. Good morning. Go. And I just mixed it in with the chicken. He ate it all. He likes broccoli. So anyway, so I'm still undecided, because the truth is that bag of cat food is going to cost, it's going to add a third again to my overall grocery bill. Can you believe that? And part of my grocery bill is things like a meat thermometer, because my meat thermometer that I had years ago has gone the way of the dodo. And things that are not grocery at all. And then some things that, like rice wine vinegar. That's not something I have or have ever kept, I don't believe. However, I saw some dipping sauces that sounded really good. Come on. Nope, nope, nope. Let's go. Heel. Heel. Good, good. Bravo. So I know those other 2 big pork chops that I cooked, since they didn't seem to affect the puppa dogs badly at all, or the kitty cats, they're going to be getting that here and there. I might just mix it in a big tub of food after I get their food made. And then I think I'm going to make some pressure cooked pinto beans with some deer bone broth, venison broth that a friend has given me, which I think will be a great sauce for cooking those beans in. So just like Bravo prefers his broccoli whenever it has some kind of meat juice on it, even though he'll eat it anyway, he likes it better whenever it tastes like liver or something. I think that they will all like the beans better, and he'll eat beans too. Come on, come on, you're just standing there getting wet, buddy. If they're cooked in that broth. So we'll see. I would love for the girls to eat it too. I may just grind it in, just, some of these things, just like the beef, grind it up and just run it all through the grinder together. Put a little bit of, couple of pieces of beef and some beans, followed by a couple of pieces of beef. We'll see. We'll do something. Yeah, I'm wearing the same fleece again. Take it in and hang it up to dry. Lights. So anyway, yeah, I got food on my mind. However, I did have a couple of bites of yogurt, which Colo had to have some of that. I did have some yogurt this morning, so at least my tummy's not growling. I see a smudge cat down there. Okay. Got a smile for me? I know. It's a wet smile.